for some NBA action here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Atlanta. As the season continues to ramp up, they've secured the 7th spot. And, of course, the 76ers, a game back.
Well, right now for the 76ers, at this point, you really need to focus on blocking out negative energy. You have to play for one another. There's still time to turn things around.
I don't think there's any one thing that's going to suddenly solve all these problems, but the number one thing is just to relax. They're trying so hard to right the ship, and you can see how much it's affecting their play. You can't be thinking and playing at the same time.
And before we tip off here, it's time to hear from our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Joel Embiid, no stranger to trash talking. He said, I don't start it, I just finish it. I'm a competitor. I don't love disrespecting people, but I love making them look silly on the basketball court. Dominating, winning, it's just fun to me. Nothing personal. Guys?
He is fun to watch too, Allie. Good stuff there. Boy, some coaches starting to feel the hot seat now, Grant. You think players are aware when that's the case?
No question, B.A. I mean, with how the present media is, it's impossible not to notice. But some coaches will discuss it and be open and transparent about it. And, of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up.
A look at the 76ers starting group. The dynamic duo of Harris and Embiid at the 4 and the 5. At the 2 and the 3, it's Curry and Thibault. And it's Maxey in at the 1. And for Atlanta, Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now here's Young. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. So it's Philadelphia now. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
They enjoyed a big win in their last meeting, putting their opponent in just terrible foul trouble throughout the game.
And let's see if they bring that same attacking mindset with them into this game. They should. It worked like a charm last time, getting so many guys into foul trouble.
Clock at 4. Here's Curry. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Herder.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Young. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Curry with it. Now Herder defending. Pass to Maxey. Capella with a block.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Shot clock at 5. Harris outside. Here's Embiid. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, D.A.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Harris's shot is good. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. To the middle. Can't get it to drop. Excellent D there from Collins. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Philadelphia with the ball. Pass to Curry. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Harris goes in. Excellent D there from Collins.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
And that one's good. Young.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. When one of these guys gets to the line, you can chalk up the points. Here are your top free throw shooters over the past month. Third, Danilo Gallinari, and of course Seth Curry.
Both of these guys have been locked in at the foul line. There's been nothing the fans can do to distract them from hitting their shots.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Down low. Here's Drummond. Chang pulls it in. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Hill. Here's Wright. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Outside, Williams. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Here's Korkmaz. Check by Hill. Oh, swiped away. A minute 15 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Gallinari. Outside, Williams with a 9-footer, and he comes up with a bucket.
Although he's a little bit smaller, Lou Williams does not deter himself from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
Green finds Drummond. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Korkmaz. No good from outside. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Here's Wright. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Milton, blocked.
Well, good work from Gallo there. You forget sometimes at 6'10" that he can come up with those kind of defensive plays.
Milton for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Now Williams. Over Green. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. The Sixers on top, leading by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And you asked Joel Embiid. He's not satisfied with the way he's playing recently.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate. And
I guess the process continues, Grant.
And with big men, it's got to be a team effort. You got to feed him the rock, BA, inside and help him get it going.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herter, the 1 and the 2. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Embiid. Capella with a block.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Right side Young. Pass to Reddish. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Sixers leading.
Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Rebound by the 76ers. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
Now here's Harris. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Fades away. Embiid can't hit.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Capella. Here's Reddish. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 2 on the clock.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Offensive board. Embiid. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Embiid's got 6.
We all know rebounding is about effort. Embiid is showing lots of it. I love how he's unwilling to give up on the play.
So both teams making some changes here, and we've heard some outspoken critics, but 1 year in the new NBA play-in format, Brent, this tournament looks like it's here to stay.
Well, with the NBA season being so long, BA, and feeling like before the play-in tournament that the last 10 to 15 games sort of petered out before we got to the playoffs, the play-in tournament has generated a lot of excitement and teams fighting to the bitter end to see if they can get in the postseason.
Williams up top. Gallinari with a screen. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his second basket.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
Milton attacking. Here's Drummond. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Williams. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Off the inbound pass.
Like the effort. They're relentless on D, and Green never giving up on that play.
No good. That's his third miss out of 5 attempts. Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Now here's Wright. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Williams. Over Green. And that one's long. And the 76ers shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Drummond with the ball. From 8 feet away, drops it in. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
That's where you got to get Andre the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
Williams against Green. Williams with it. Three seconds left. It doesn't go for him.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And so that's the end of the first half. The Sixers on top, up 7.
Welcome to halftime. Glad you could join us. It's been a clash of the Titans at the center spot so far.
We've got a heavyweight clash on our hands. This is a star-driven lead. You got two fierce leaders going head-to-head, both guys trading blows as each one tries to will his own team to victory. So get some fresh popcorn ready.
All right, now let's break down the first half. It's been a productive game so far for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They were getting after it on the glass like wild animals. They've got a nice edge in that department, which has led to this lead. They won the heart and hustle battle in that first half. Now we'll see if they can keep that going.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Sixers leading, and the 76ers looking at who they've got. At the 2 and the 3, it's Curry and Thibault. The dynamic duo of Harris and Embiid at the 4 and the 5. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. Here's Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The bank shot, no good. The Hawks shooting just 21% from the floor. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Reddish, here we go. And we're going to have a jump ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Collins passes to Young. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Collins. That shot off. Excellent D there from Embiid. Here's Maxey, guarded by Young. Harris on the wing. Pass to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Young. And Maxey, here we go. And that one is stuffed right through.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Here's Herder. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. It's stolen by Thibault.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff.
Now, every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
Left side, Herder. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Outside Thibault. Back to Maxey. Puts up the 8-footer, and that one's good. Embiid's got 8.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize. A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream.
Now here's Collins, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Here's Young. Oh, Harris with the block. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Atlanta making some changes here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Williams comes in for Herder. And Wright subbed in for Young. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Andre Drummond is checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Thibault. Green's checked in for Curry. And Milton subbed in for Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gallinari. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Niang, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Drummond. Back to Green. Knocked loose. A minute 53 left to play in the third quarter here. Wright attacking. Ooh, good work defensively by Milton.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Niang. Outside, Green. Here's Drummond. Capella with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. So for the Hawks, Jang comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Hill in for Reddish. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Shot clock at 2. The Sixers with another miss. The Hawks have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Williams passes to Wright. Back to Williams. With the drive. Over Green. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Drummond up top. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Collins checked in. Atlanta on D. They're scoreless since the first half. Clock at 6. Pass to Niang. He can't get it to go, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Pass to Hill, and here's Collins. Outside, Williams. Right outside. Looking to end the drought. And so it's Philadelphia in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5.
Reddish daring the defenders that time as he got really aggressive.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the 76ers?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Two shots.
Looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
Here's Maxey, guarded by Young, outside Curry. Embiid inside. He's against Capella. Hey, rejected by Capella. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Curry, that falls. Nice setup by Harris. And the 76ers lead by 14. Pass to Reddish. Now here's Young. Outside Herter. Capella, screen on Curry. Here's Herter. Hits the trifecta.
Now that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
Harris left side. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Six to shoot. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
A nice shot by Young.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Harris outside. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Collins. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Capella. Screen by Capella. Young from long range. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Maxey. Collins defending. Harris outside. He takes it in. And Harris throws it down.
Harris with a head of steam put his head down and then put the ball down.
Right side Young. Pass to Collins. The kick out to Young. Shoots over Maxey. And it's Young again missing. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Curry, a screen on Young. Embiid with it. Guarded by Capella. The fader. Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Outside Young. Oh, they get a hand on it. Spins. Young missing again.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Now here's Embiid. Shoots over Collins. Yep, that one goes. And the 76ers lead by 13.
What concentration from the process. Embiid not fazed at all by the bump.
And there's the lob. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Screen by Embiid. Curry finds Embiid. Harris outside. Here's Maxey. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Reddish. Maxey's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. To the inside.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the 76ers.
And a big part of their success was the second chance buckets they secured tonight.
Yeah, it's just proof that being aggressive on the boards can pay game-winning dividends.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
but they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And what a huge performance it was for Joel Embiid.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Harris misses.
And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And it's blocked by Thibault. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Gallinari for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14. Williams against Green. So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.